We said we were going to do it.
And we did it.
Okay, so a few months ago, we told you when we moved into our new tiny house factory that we were going to give you a tour of what we're up to in each station. So in this video, we're going to do exactly that. All right, so right now we're in trailer station. This is where everything starts. The manufacturer that we get our tiny homes from actually does not prep the trailer the way we want. So we have to do it the way we want. So we go through and do things like adding the LED lights, because these need lights going down the road. We add the corner jacks on each corner that helps level it up when you get it. We do the 7-pin connector. We install D-rings. We weld on breakaway chains, all that. So this is the first station where that happens. We lift the whole entire thing up on horses, and that way it's chest high, so it reduces strain and fatigue for anyone working on the trailer, so it makes it much easier and way more streamlined.
So the reason we, put it up on the horses, like Steve said, is to produce less fatigue, and it actually helps push the home to station 1. So we're gonna go over there now and show you that. So now we're over here in station 1, and real quickly, this is where the floor gets framed. This is where the underside sheathing gets done. It gets painted with our Rust-Oleum and sealed, and then it gets flipped over onto the trailer. And then after that, that's when all the water lines, electrical lines, and insulation gets done, and then it'll head on over to section 2.
So now we're in station 2, which happens to be empty because we just moved the one that was here up to station 3. So we'll go there next. But in this station is where we frame the walls on the framing table. We put the insulation in, then we put the interior siding in, and we lift it up. So we do the furthest wall, then the interior wall, and then the closest walls. So once that happens, it's ready to go. And the benefit of this is the house is way more square. We have the same product every time, and we know what's going to happen. So every time things get QC checked, and then it goes on to the next place. And the benefit of that is you get your house more affordable, higher quality, and it gets to you quicker.
So now we're in station 3, and real quickly, we'll go fast. These two things we kind of really haven't shown you yet, but this is where the roof gets framed. This one moves back and forth between an 8-foot, 10-foot, 11-foot wide trailer, whatever we need. And then the roof literally gets framed up on these two high, what do they call, pedestals, whatever. And then that just allows the guys to do all the electrical, all the insulation, all the ceiling material underneath here comfortably, maybe off like a 1-foot step ladder. And then if you pan over, you can see the catwalks on both sides. That's where they do the roof plywood. Once the ceiling and the roof plywood and all that stuff's finished, it gets craned on from here over to that trailer.
Then we lift it over and bring it down right onto the walls that we had previously built onto station 2, and everything's square and high quality.
So now we're over at station 4, and this is kind of where the bread and butter, the bulk of the infrastructure of the tiny home gets done, meaning electrical, plumbing, button-up insulation, button-up interior walls, things of that nature. So you can kind of see behind me as we're walking, the insulation's on, and certain spots it's off. That's where they took it out or rolled it up to get the electrical boxes in, wires run, plumbing done for the sinks, things of that nature. So that kind of happens here. And then station 4 is our longest station. It kind of spans about 2 sections of our warehouse. And then it comes over to here, kind of at the end of station 4, where it gets house wrapped. And then we'll go inside and show you kind of the electrical and things of that nature. So now that we're in a home that's in section 4 technically, if it's drywall, this is where the drywall starts getting mudded. All the electrical boxes are in, the panels are in, the lights are operational. So one of the last things that happen in here before it moves on to the next station is trim.
And then we take the tiny house and we move over to station 5, which is where we're headed next. And this station is where we put on the trim on the exterior of the home. Then we paint the exterior after we prepped it, and then we go inside, we prep it, it's all ready to go, and we paint the inside of the tiny house as well, and that's all we do here in station 5.
So here we are in station 6, and literally station 6 is only for 2 things. It's for metal roofing, and if a customer decided they wanted metal siding, the metal siding would get done here as well. And that's pretty much it.
Station 6, pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
All right, this is station 7. This is the final station, but a lot of things happen here in station 7, so Gabe's gonna quickly share what happened.
Yeah, so this is our second longest station, and this is where cabinets get put in, and then this is where the countertops get put in, kitchen sinks, electrical receptacles, light switches, P-traps, faucets, anything of that nature, anything that's the finishing, the things that customers see on a day-to-day and the things that they use on a day-to-day. That'll all get done at station 7, and then it'll come up here, get its final check, video for the customer, and then it's out the door.
All right, so this is the last thing that happens before the tiny house either goes out to our inventory lot or it goes off to you, wherever you happen to be. So this is our final QC check. We make sure everything, all systems are a go. Electrical, plumbing, everything. In this video, we just quickly took you from beginning all the way around the warehouse and shows you all the steps that happen. And the reason we do that is to ensure that we get the highest quality product to you for the most affordable price and as quickly as possible. So if you're someone find all this interesting and you might want a tiny house for yourself, you can email us at build@tinyhouselistings.com or go to our website, tinyhouselistings.build. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.